why is my stomach still pudgy? Squishy. Like, what is up with this pudge? It was like walking past a mirror. Ooh, tummy time. Hey. Hello, child. Hello, friends and family. This is Megan Moon, aka Child Be Good Side. And today we're going to talk about some of my postpartum fitness journey stuff. This is a really important one because it involves my stomach and how it was out here, but then now it's back in here again. So you guys know that here in Korea that I did bodybuilding, even got my pro card. So you guys know I took my fitness very, very seriously. And then pregnancy happened. And then my belly stretched out even more than that. Even more than that. Yes, this was my final form. So I thought after these babies were born, because there wasn't one baby in there, there was two, as you can see. I thought that, 6 weeks they say usually the belly goes back down. I was like, I'll be fine. Girl, no. So I thought after I started working out again that probably my belly would, go back in, because upon touching it, it doesn't seem like there was a lot of fat there. It just seemed like everything's just kind of like loose and stretched. So after 6 weeks of healing, I started going back to the gym again. And then this one, show yourself, Luna, started getting really clingy, so I wasn't able to go to the gym anymore. That's actually when I started using Copilot. So I talked about Copilot in a video before, and Copilot is just a great way for you to connect with a coach that will help you to reach all of your fitness and lifestyle goals. And it's really good because it helps you to create new habits, and you are able to connect with your coach through video messaging and sending each other text messages and video messages all the time. And that's something that I really appreciate about it, because my coach would always check in on me.
Hi Megan, I just wanted to check in, see how you're doing, how things are going.
My Copilot coach Maria was actually able to help me to start figuring out how I can work out at home, because you guys know that I'd really only ever worked out at the gym, and I wanted to be able to get good home workouts in. And I also needed her to help me with stretching because of breastfeeding. My shoulders were rounded forward, so she also created some good stretching workouts for me. So I was actually able to get my back to open up and get rid of my rounded shoulders thanks to my Copilot coach Maria. And then suddenly the babies would start to sleep at like 6:30 p.m. and then they wouldn't wake up until like 2 a.m. to eat. So I was like, oh, well, why don't I start going to the gym in the evenings? So I actually contacted my Copilot coach Maria and asked her for some good gym workouts that were good for postpartum care. So she created some good gym workouts for me, and I was going to the gym and working out and stuff, but I was like, why is my stomach still pudgy? Squishy. Like, what is up with this pudge? And so because of that, I couldn't fit like any of my like pants that I had worn before. My favorite pants. Nope. Hey. Nope. Nope. So I thought that once I started getting my regular gym workouts in, but even months later, it still hadn't. And I was like, what the hell is going on between the sheets at my home? Baby, wait, let me explain before you start to punch, okay? So then I was connected with a new coach, Chris. Oops, sorry, I accidentally hit you in the face. You're okay? You're great.
Hi Megan, it's so nice to meet you.
Hi, it's nice to meet you too.
So I'm Chris from Copilot, and who is this?
This is Luna.
Aw, so cute,
Say
hi.
hello, Luna. And so when Chris and I were having our call to, discuss like what kind of workouts and stuff that I wanted, I actually mentioned like, my pudge is like not going away. So then she said, Megan, I think you probably have dilated rectum. No, it's not right. Megan, I think you probably have diverticulitis. Wait, it's not right. I'm just kidding. I know what it is. It's diastasis recti.
Megan, I think you probably have diastasis recti.
So I found out that diastasis recti happens when your stomach is stretched so much that the tissues connecting the two sides of your abs actually get stretched out, and there's a space between. So as a result, it can't hold all of your organs and stuff in. So
Megan, I think you probably have diastasis recti.
yes, I did. Okay, thank you, Ruben. He wanted to hear the word again to make sure I was saying it right. Diastasis recti. So you can actually do a test to see if you have diastasis recti by laying on your back. And then what you want to do is put your legs up and then kind of just lift up your head and squeeze your abs just a little bit, and then feel in your stomach. And if you feel a space between it, then you have diastasis recti. So right now my space is like one finger. Before, when I first started, it was like 3 fingers I could push in my abdomen like this, but now it's only about a gap of 1. So that was what was creating the pudge. It's just that your abs are so loose that your intestines are sticking out. And apparently when you have a C-section, it's more pronounced. And apparently what I was doing before was I was kind of just going through and doing my regular workouts that I typically would do, you know, my planks and all that stuff, because my abs are still strong. They're just like so stretched out. And apparently if you keep doing those workouts without fixing the problem, then actually the problem can get worse and it can stretch even more. So my co-pilot coach Chris actually recommended that I do sort of breathing workouts, and I was like, breathing? You mean like vacuums where you just like suck in your stomach, like kind of? And then she was like, yeah. And I was like, what that gonna do? But no, it really works. Like literally a month after like doing those sort of workouts, like it just like scoops right up in and got flat. And I was like, really? This whole time I could have just did these workouts for a month and I would have been fine. Yeah, she's angry too. She's like, why you didn't know this, Mom? You're supposed to know everything. So I was told, this is a madhouse. So I was told that I had to focus on breathing and focus on workouts that work the transverse abdominis, which is your most inner core muscles. Okay. Mr. Mo, get your children. So what I was told to do was to focus on inhaling and exhaling and working and squeezing the transverse abdominis, which you do by, I would inhale through to the stomach and exhale and squeeze. And then I would squeeze the muscles tight, and hold it for like 30 seconds. And then after 30 seconds, release. And squeeze in again. You have to make sure that you're not doming up and that you've made a flat surface. Because when you have diastasis recti, well, mine is like closed now. First, when you squeeze it, you'll notice that it might go up in the center like that. You want to avoid that and squeeze and pull in such a way that you keep it flat, because if you have doming, then that actually exacerbates the problem. It's not going to help you. So you got to make sure you're able to keep a nice flat surface and squeeze in one more time. And hold. You're not holding your breath, just to clarify. You're still breathing, taking short breaths. Obviously you would pass out if you were just not breathing, but you're just taking really short breaths and you're leaving your stomach in that exhale position. I would actually do that for about 10 minutes a day, just laying down, in, out, squeeze as tight as I could, and I would do it every single day. And after about a month, I saw like progress. Like I noticed that my stomach had gone in tremendously. Now I did not actually take a measurement of my stomach, which I kind of regret, so we could have like seen how many inches. But I mean, with my eyes I could tell, and my pants fit and my stomach was no longer like bulging a lot, just from breathing, just from doing a simple 10-minute workout. It really like irritated me that I didn't think to ask my previous co-pilot coach. But nonetheless, I am grateful that it is handled. Yeah, you guys are in mommy's tummy and you stretched it out. So once I learned that, basically I just walked around like sucking in my stomach the whole day. It actually helps a lot too. Like anytime I pass by a mirror, hold those abs in and exhale. It was like walking past the mirror. Oh, tummy time. Hello, child. And I noticed that that helped too. Like with each passing day, I feel like my stomach like was tighter and tighter and tighter. And now I actually can fit my pants again.
Yeah, now I rep the O, what you know about the west side. I just bought a whip, all in cash, live my best life. Bought a couple stocks, so I'm covered for the next 5.
So after my abs healed a little bit and the gap closed up a little bit, I was able to move on to more advanced ab training. So my coach Chris set up lots of postnatal workouts for me to do. And I do ab workouts probably like 3 times a week, and I do that on top of my regular going to the gym in the morning for my workout. So the cool thing that I love about the co-pilot app actually is that you can set it up on your watch if you have one. So see, we have the workout. If you just click on it, postnatal ab 3, start workout.
First is 30 seconds of pause bear crawl. Press start to begin.
Bring these a couple inches off the floor. Slowly crawl forward and back. Up next is 30 seconds of side plank abduction.
"10 seconds left. Up next is 30 seconds of side plank, left side. Up next is 30 seconds of hollow body hold. Start. "10 seconds left. That's time. Enjoy the rest of your day."
So yay for strong cores! Because actually if you don't fix diastasis recti, actually it could lead to lots of problems later on, like with your back and stuff like that. And it's never too late. Even if it's been like years later, they say if you start doing those workouts, it will help and you'll see a significant change in it. So I'm so grateful for Copilot because throughout my postpartum journey, they really helped me to get back on track, like especially with doing my gym workouts, like being able to start like slowly through the gym workouts to finally get up to the point where I can kind of do my old workouts again. So I'm able to just go to the gym and pump it out like I used to before pregnancy now, which is so good. And I'm like really grateful for this gift. So thank you guys so much. Another really great reason that I love Copilot is it really does help you to create new habits. For me, one of the biggest habits that I needed to start doing was stretching. Like before doing my fitness stuff, I rarely ever stretched. I'm not gonna lie, just keep it real. I was one of those people who just goes to work out, pumps the muscles, but don't really stretch much. So my muscles were all like so tight everywhere. And I really felt that after my, after birth. And so I always had my coach prepare some sort of stretching for me. And so what I like to do is in the evening after I take a bath is I like to do the stretching routine. And it's really good because it helps me to sleep better too. But also I've noticed that my body feels just a lot better. It's not so tight all the time. And not only has it helped me, but it's helped everyone else. About 75% of all of the Copilot clients actually stick to their workouts for over 100 days, which means that people who use Copilot are actually 9 times more successful at sticking to their health and fitness goals, whatever they may be. Another great thing that I love about Copilot is that they focus on quality of life changes as opposed to, body transformations. And I like that because that's actually what makes Copilot different from other sort of personal training apps, because you get that personalized guidance to help you with whatever your lifestyle goal might be. But another thing that I really appreciate is that, having like 2 small kids, it's like really easy to just want to like forego your workouts. But when I see it sitting there in the app, like, hey, you got your workout today, then I'm like, okay, I suppose I'll do it. Because I love checking it off. Whenever I check the workout off, it gives me a sense of accomplishment. And I think that's one of the reasons how it helped me to stay consistent, like with the workouts and stuff, when I'm very distracted by these 2 very beautiful but time-consuming human beings. So if there are any health habits that you would like to start, or if you would like to overhaul your lifestyle in any way, no matter how small, then make sure you check out my link down below and get started with Copilot so that you can get connected to your amazing health coach, which will help you to reach any goals that you might have. You can get 14 days free if you go to my link down below. Did I say you can already get 14 days free? So that is it. I'm still following through with my fitness routines religiously and doing my ab workouts 3 times a week. So if you like this video, like to see more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube page, which is down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, not on Snapchat because I don't use that no more. Like me on Facebook, and I will see ya. Exhaling. Okay, you know what? You don't want me to teach the people how to get rid of the mommy pooch. Can you take the kids, please? So in order to work on the transition, why y'all don't want me to film nothing? All right, you know what, babies, it's gonna, we're done here. Let's go back to the other shop. Yep, okay. You inhale, but you want to use your lower. Why y'all coming over here? You know what? We're just gonna film later when there's no kids.